goals. Why are they important, and why do you need to accomplish goals to be happy and satisfied with your life? Now, I'm going to show you the first goal I ever wrote down. Now, I really want you to quickly guess how significant this goal is, how impressive this goal was that I wrote down many years ago. Do you have a guess? Have you written it down in the comment section right now? Do you think my first goal was to become the supreme leader of the world? No, it was much more simple than that, and I still have it on my wall in my room to this day. I will show you right now. My first ever goal written 2016 was to wake up early, and the second one was to get a job. Now, currently in my life, I'm quite exceptional, I'm quite successful, but there was once a point in my life that I was not this successful being that you see before me today. I was once a normal, young, adolescent male that was struggling to find himself in this thing we call life. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys about the importance of goal setting like I was when I was a teenager to what I am now. Okay, let's get straight into it, guys. Okay, first and foremost, what is a goal? As I just showed you, it is the act or desire to accomplish a certain thing or task in your life. We all know what a goal is, that's why you're watching this video. So let's actually talk about the importance of goal setting first, then we'll talk later about how to actually go about and accomplish your goals and setting these goals accurately for the greatest outcome possible. Now, as you can see at the start of the video in regards to the actual goals I was setting, clearly my expectations for myself were quite low. But because I set the bar for my goals so low, that meant that I could easily achieve them and start to cultivate some inner self-worth, which will allow me to progress on to bigger and greater goals in the future. Now, you might be up to a different stage of your life than I was when I wrote down that my first goal was to wake up early, right? You might be a middle-aged man trying to get in shape. You might be a woman trying to get a job. Who knows what your goals are? But for me at that point in my life, I wanted to accomplish a simple task that I knew would better my life. So if you also have a goal that may seem small to others, just remember that my first goal was just to get out of bed before 10 a.m. That's how bad I was at one point in my life, right? Obviously now I'm living a completely different life. I travel the world. I have a great set of income, right? I've got investments. I've got a very healthy body, healthy mind, healthy spirit. But at one point I was this lost young teenager looking for direction. So I started off by giving myself the smallest goals in the world so I could accomplish them by myself without the help of others. Now, to sum up the importance of goal setting, I will simply say this. Without goals in your life, where are you going? What are you doing? What are you working towards, and why are you here? Because without a goal, what is the purpose for this? What is the purpose for the hardship of life that we know today? Now let's talk about actually achieving these goals. Now I'll give you 2 tips that will help you achieve your goals. Maybe not guaranteed, because that is merely up to you, but these are 2 tips that I'll give you that I believe are the best tips in actually achieving anything in life. Tip number 1 is starting small and working your way towards a bigger goal. As you saw at the start of the video, with my original goal was to just wake up early, and now I am a 6-figure investor working across the world, traveling the world, doing so much great things with my life. I was once just a guy trying to get out of bed and not be lazy. So if you feel as though that you can go from being an absolute loser one day to the greatest human being of all time within a day, all I can say to you is Rome wasn't built in a day, and your life will not change within a single day. But in saying that, every journey starts with a single step. So you are one step away from changing your whole life forever. Tip number 2 is, and in my opinion, the most important tip in anything you will ever do in your life. And that is to believe you can achieve that goal. And even go one step further and already believe that that goal has been achieved without even you starting it. And what I mean by this is very simply, when I was an absolute loser, and no girl liked me and no one liked me, and I was unemployed and I had no jobs and I was an absolute high school failure, I genuinely believed in my heart of hearts that I was not just great, I was the greatest human being to walk the planet forever and ever, right? Is that arrogance? I don't know, it probably is. But I'd rather live in a world where anything is possible than a world that I am subjugated to the negative feelings surrounding me and my failures that I've achieved in the past, right? So I personally believe that anything is possible within my life. I could go on a 100-day streak of absolutely losing in every aspect of my life, but turn it around one day and still achieve everything that I can do in my life. Now, is that delusion? It probably is. It probably is a form of delusion. But I would rather be delusional in my ability to do things than to conform to an absolute soulless society telling me that I'm a nobody and a loser. So I hope you guys enjoyed that passionate rant of mine about goals and how to set the goals and the importance of the goals, and maybe you guys gained some self-love from this little video. But until next time, Johnny Stakos signing out, and I will do it again and again and again. Let's go.